Lois Cerullo is visiting from Brooklyn. The General Hospital recap for October 11, 2023, features the return of Lois Cerullo to Port Charles. In this episode, Lois turned up at the Quartermain mansion, much to Brooke Lynn and Olivia's joy. The Chase men spent some bonding time together now that the younger men know of Gregory's diagnosis. Spencer and Trina returned home, as did Laura and Kevin. And finally, Liz admitted a truth to Terry, while Portia gave Terry an important answer. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, walked into the Q mansion gunning for Granny Tracy, Jane Elliott, for telling Chase, Josh Swickard, about his father's ALS before Gregory Harrison, got a chance to do so himself. Tracy barely had a chance to defend herself when there was a knock at the door. Brooke Lynn angrily opened it to find her mother, Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, standing there. Lois heard Brooke Lynn was fired from deception and was outraged. She was further outraged to learn it was because Tracy pressured her into committing corporate espionage and stealing deception secrets. But B.L. Keane looked on the bright side. She would be a music manager now, just like her mom. Oliva, Lisa Lo Cicero, was also thrilled to see her old pal from Bensonhurst right in her living room. She convinced Lois to stay right in the Q mansion, just as Tracy informed Nettie, Wally Kurth, that there are now 2 Olivias in the house. When Nettie finally saw Lois, he insisted he knew her, but not as his ex-wife and Brooke Lynn's mom. Over at B.L. Key's other home, Chase opened the door to find Gregory standing there, and the 2 men immediately embraced. Gregory quickly apologized for not telling him the truth about his ALS, but Chase was understanding. All 3 Chase men then spent some time bonding and dealing with Gregory's diagnosis after Finn, Michael Easton, showed up too. Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, dropped Trina, Tabiana Ali, off at home after their magical time in New York. Curtis, Donald Turner, was waiting to hear all about it as Trina beamed about how amazing her trip was. Of course, she didn't tell him everything because there are some things a daughter should not tell her father. Marshall, Robert Gossett, soon got home and made sure that Spencer treated Trina well. Laura, Jenny Francis, and Kevin, John Lindstrom, arrived home to find Ace playing on the living room floor with nobody else around him. It turned out Esm, Avery Kristen Pohl, was just behind the couch looking for a toy, but she admitted she had no idea how to deal with a teething baby. At least Spencer soon returned and made Esm happy. When they went to put Ace down for his nap, Kevin expressed his concerns about Esm having no real life of her own. When Spencer returned to the living room, he heard all about the search for his father and got confirmation that Nicholas, Adam Huss, was alive. Stella, Vernie Watson, Gade Felicia, Christina Wagner, the lowdown on being a patient advocate at GH. Portia, Brooke Care, interrupted them to tell Stella she was offered the chief of staff position but turned it down. However, she now regretted that decision. Stella thought she should take the job and not worry about taking care of Curtis. He could take care of himself. So, Portia went to Terry, Cassandra James, and accepted the job. Finn couldn't wait to take Elizabeth, Rebecca Herbst, out on a romantic date, but she was happy to make this a family affair with the kids. Terry then wondered who had sex in the locker room shower, and Liz had to admit she was with Finn in the shower. But they just kissed. There was no sex. Of course, Terry thought there should be and tried to encourage it.